After 36 holes, several teams remained in the hunt for the 2009 Horizon League Women's Golf Championship, everyone chasing Youngstown State as Sunday's final round began. The Penguins' Katie Rogner came right out firing. First hole, this chip shot finds the pin but doesn't find the cup. She'd tap in the putt for par. Your individual leader after 36 holes was Loyola's Nikki Miller. Her round got off to a bumpy start here on the par 3 second hole. She needs this putt for a bogey, but she rolls it past the cup and has to settle for a 5. It was a sign of things to come as Miller would end up finishing in a three-way tie for second place. The two low rounds of the day came from Youngstown State's Brittany Stillwagon and Cleveland State's Mallory Waderka. This is the 10th hole. Waderka in a little bit of trouble off the tee, but a nice second shot right next to the green. That helped her walk away with just a bogey. Waderka carded the low round of the day, a 75, making her a part of a three-way tie for second. Meanwhile, check out this shot from Stillwagon on the par 4 11th. The wind was whipping most of the day, but Stillwagon sticks her second shot just a few feet from the cup. She'd have to settle for a par, but still an impressive 78 on the day, also giving her a share of second place. Butler's hopes for a 5th straight Horizon League team title were all but over after the first 36 holes, but senior Lauren Showers still had hopes of earning medalist honors. On the par 5 18th, Showers taking her 4th shot after having already taken a drop, and this is just an incredible shot, a chance to save par and really put the pressure on the other golfers still on the course. Until this happened, officials ruled that Showers' drop was illegal. That meant the shot that she took after the illegal drop would count against her total. She'd also be assessed a 2-stroke penalty and had to play her ball from the side of where she originally took her second shot, that happening before the illegal drop. Confusing, yes, but this ended up being her 7th shot, and again she lands it on the green. She'd have to settle for a 2-putt and a 9 on the final hole. The 3 strokes she lost on the 18th ended up being the margin between her and the tournament medalist, as Showers finished in a tie for 5th. Speaking of the medalist, everyone chasing Youngstown State's Samantha Formeck with 2 holes to play. Here on 17, Formeck with a great third shot. The fantastic approach allowed her to save par with just 1 hole to play. In the final group, Cleveland State's Katie Brayer kept things interesting, though, as her second shot was a thing of beauty. Picture perfect from the fairway and a short birdie putt to not only keep herself in contention, but also help complete an impressive comeback for the Vikings as Brayer and Waderka led CSU to a second-place finish. Moving on to the 18th, Formeck looking for her first birdie of the day, but leaves the putt just short of the cup. It wouldn't matter, though, as her final round 79 was good enough to make her this year's medalist. Formeck ended up 2 shots clear of Miller, Waderka, and Stillwagon with a total score of 239. By the time the final group was playing the 18th, it was already clear who the champs would be, and sophomore Katie Rogner closed it out for the Penguins with this short putt for par, as Youngstown State claimed its first Horizon League women's golf title since 2003 with a total team score of 968. Cleveland State was second at 985, and Loyola third at 994.
Obviously, I didn't really know what to expect being a freshman, but just knew that if I played the way that I've been playing all year, that I'd have a good chance at winning. But, still really never expected to win. I don't think you ever expect to win as a freshman. But I was really happy with how I played and how I hung in there through the end.
It was really windy, and I think that made it really hard to keep the ball in the fairway and on the greens. A lot of holes were downwind, and it was hard to get the ball to stop. I came in with no expectations, so would have liked to have played better today, but overall I'm happy with how I played.
I am so proud of these girls, and we just really have bonded throughout the years, and it just makes me so happy that we just came together, and we all knew that we could play well, and we did, and it really helps to know that going out as a senior that they have a really great foundation for next year.
The course is set up for a #1 type golf tournament, so it was a good experience for them because it certainly took thinking, planning. The wind was overwhelming, and they deserve a lot of credit because they had to do a lot of strategy.
Formeck's victory on Sunday makes her the second consecutive Youngstown State freshman to take home medalist honors at the Horizon League Championship, as Katie Rogner did so at last year's tournament. So what's the goal for next season? Turning those consecutive individual awards into consecutive Horizon League team titles. At Kearney Hill Golf Links in Lexington, Kentucky, I'm Damon Lewis for the Horizon League Network.